Hey buddies, welcome.
No. Hey, that's my line. You have to let me say that. All right, so today we're back out at the river. We're gonna clean some more crevices, looking for some gold. Today I have my friends Brady and Steve with me.
Hey, what's up?
They've never been prospecting before, so I brought them out to the river, and we're gonna try to find some gold. That didn't skip very much.
What?
That didn't skip very much.
Yeah.
Somebody else must have used all the skips out of it.
Yeah.
So this area back down here, there's a spot that comes back underneath that rock. And I'm trying to get the stuff underneath that. It is kind of muddy. There's not a lot of gritty like rocks or sand, but I'm trying to get that cleaned out. Hoping maybe there's some stuff stuck back in there. Buddy, hey, look at me.
I tossed that one to you.
You were tossing it to me? Well, if you're going to toss me something, you got to tell me first, all right?
Okay.
Come on. A little bit further behind you. Come on out into the river. Away from me, all right?
Hey.
So we got a pretty good section of crevice cleaned out today so far. We might do a little bit more. I started right here. Well, actually, I started over here. Steve cleaned out a little bit of this, and then I went up. I went from here all the way up to where the vacuum and the bucket is up there. I went up there. So we got all that cleaned out, and Steve cleaned this section out right here. I have already cleaned this out once before this year, and then it filled back in due to the waters coming back up. So I'll be interested to see if we find anything out of that section. So yep, and I've cleaned this section out right here before. But yeah, it's filled in again, so we're gonna take that pay and run it through the high banker here in just a bit. All right, buddies, so we're back for day 2. It wouldn't be prospecting if there weren't constant mechanical failures, right? So yesterday we got the high banker set up. We were ready to run all the dirt through the high banker right here at the river. Hooked the pump up, everything. Pump won't work. Pump is dead. No juice to the pump. Battery works, pump didn't work. So anyway, I'm back out today. Steve and Brady didn't come today. They had other stuff going. They had a great time yesterday. Brady had a great time throwing rocks in the river, playing, having a great time. But today I'm back. I'm going to dig some more dirt. I'm also going to run the 2 buckets from that Steve and I dug yesterday, and hopefully find some gold. Okay, I've been cleaning this crevice for a while, and this crevice is definitely different than the others in that it is so packed with roots. The top part of the material, there's a lot of dirt, and I'm talking like organic dirt, not the sand that we would normally see. And if you can get through the roots, there is some good looking material 2 to 3 inches below, maybe, yeah, an inch or 2 below the root area. So this area is a little bit different. This section right here is holding sand, but once we get below the sand, it's all going to be dirt, and then that better looking stuff under the roots. There's some bigger rocks down in there. I'm kind of hopeful for this area. Looks promising. So I'm finally done running all the buckets. Sure you can see all my lead that I've trapped up the top there. There's quite a bit of lead. Can't see any gold just yet. Hopefully soon. Alright, so I messed up. I started cleaning this out. I didn't have the camera set up. And up in here, as I pulled this, the mat back, I found a little rock, a little bit bigger than this, and it had a stinking piece of gold in there, probably the biggest piece I've found here. Of course, it's not huge. It's not even a picker, but it's big for this area. So then, of course, I had to then get the camera set up. I'm not seeing anything else. But again, there's lots of dirt in there, and of course, lots of lead. Listen to all that lead. Alright, I think we're good and cleaned up there. Get everything back together and then go home and finish it in the cleanout sluice. Okay, so here we are a couple days later. I got the cons from the high banker, and I classified them down to -40. These are cons that are -40. I have found that the -40 size is the perfect size to eliminate most of the shotgun pellets, but it's likely not going to contain any gold in the +40. I still have the +40. But you can see there's a lot of lead in there. A lot of bullets and stuff. So I will pan that stuff back here in just a little bit, just to make sure there's no gold that's +40. But I'm not real hopeful that there is. There very rarely is. Well, I've never found any that was +40. So I'm gonna keep running these, the -40, get it concentrated down, and then we'll pan it back and see what we ended up with. Okay, so this is the +40 stuff in there. I already went through and pulled out a bunch of lead, the larger pieces of lead, some of the bigger rocks. I'll show you all that here in just a little bit. I'm still picking the lead pieces out. There's all the lead pieces I've pulled out so far. We'll look at that all later. And I'm gonna go ahead and pan this back. I already pulled out one little flake of gold. Remember, this is all stuff that went through the high banker. Oh man, I see a piece of gold right there. I'm not sure if you can see that. There's a piece of gold right there. This right here is what makes panning this stuff so tough. Look at the amount of material I have it down to. There is still quite a bit of material in there. But that lead is just, it's trapping stuff in the pan with it. All right, I'm gonna keep working on this. There's a piece of gold right there. Probably that same piece I saw earlier. Okay, so now we go for panning out the cons from the bucket sluice. So I can already see some gold in there. There's a piece there, piece there, piece there. Oh man, it's hard to see. It's all flour gold, but there's a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, there's a bunch. These black sands are heavy. I'm not getting much coming off of there. And I know some of this in there is super little bitty pieces of lead. I can see those now. Well, it's not phenomenal. But it's gold. Hopefully you can see that. Right up in there. Let's get this all snuffered up. Okay. Hope you can see that up there. Best day I've had out there. Still not a measurable amount in one trip, but hey, it all adds up, right?